I feel a bit childish when I'm asking this, but I just wonder how it is like talking to unicorns. Like, it's so interesting to me how you talk about it like that, so natural. And of course, it was natural to you, but it's not natural to me and many others. So, how do they communicate? How do they look like? Were there different kind of unicorns? Corns and the fairies, how do they look like? So I would love some more knowledge on those kinds of species.
Sure. Well, okay. Well, since you asked about unicorns first, so unicorns, ooh, I getting chills because ooh, they step right in when we start asking them to. And actually, so they enter right now. They're entering in through this part, like the where the causal chakra is. They come in that area, and they come in through your connection with the moon. And so, what do you want us to do? I'm going to listen to them and kind of maybe sort of mediumistically or even channel so that we can get a clear. Does that sound good? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, so they're talking about what a lot of people would like to know is to even like you mentioned having a picture of them, and so they say, in truth, we are pure crystalline light, and yet we catch the different fractals or refractions of the light as it corresponds with the being with whom we are communing. And so to one at one time it may seem to be a pure pearlescent light, and yet, when the light shifts a little bit, if you can imagine an opal or a pearl even, and when the light catches such a gem in a certain way, you might see it shift to a pale pink or a rose gold or even a soft blue. And that is our very essence communing with that being. And so you might say that we are shifting our fractal expression as we are resonating with another. So if we were to be communing with Yannicka, Yannicka might first experience, visualize, imagine, or sense her unicorn as a pure white with silver mane and a horn that is a swirling of gold and silver and platinum, a little thread of platinum in there as well. And then as she experiences her unicorn and brings me in, then I will be connecting with her heart, and I will now start to actually become more of the light quotient of her heart. And so she may see me start to shift into ripples of other kinds of pale rainbow colors. While we can become a deep and rich color at any time, it is appropriate for that resonance between two. In certain times we do represent the pure crystalline light. So speaking of the crystalline light, what crystalline is, it is the frequency of spirit becoming form of some kind. And we say form of some kind because it isn't necessarily always material, as in your 3D world, can be any version of that. And so it is that the unicorns are in that higher frequency or that higher dimensional frequency of crystalline light. We're existing more in the realms that are in your angelic realms. And we can, because we have lived on your planet in the density of that time, meaning was it material? Partially, not fully. It was a lot much lighter material when we did dwell on your planet in a form that humans could receive us fully. And we can come closer to you even though our home frequency is up in that angelic realm. And so to the question of the dear one, Yannicka, asking, what is it like? Well, it is like the song of your soul, because that is the only thing that we want to bring to you. We want to bring to you the purest light. We want to bring to you the frequency that is your home, that is your pure creation. And so if you would like to receive your unicorn or a unicorn who can minister to you, co-create with you, bless you, delight you, we ask you to resource that frequency of your own heart. Direct love to yourself. For as this channel has spoken many times from the font of her soul and through the edifices of many different forms of spirit, that the higher self or your soul, even better spoken, the language of your soul is you loving yourself. That is how unicorns can reach you, and your personal unicorn would love to be with you in the way that you can receive him or her. Now, I'm going to come back to my voice now. And see, do you have any comments or question on that, Yannicka? And then I could tell you a little bit more about unicorns if you like.
That just was very profound and deep and eloquent. So what I took away from it was a lot, but also that my concrete mind is like, okay, so they have been on Earth just in
Mhm.
a lighter version in a way. But yeah, go on. I'd love to hear.
Sure. So yes, when humans were able to receive them more fully, when they were a part of the reality, the shared reality, that would have been Lemuria was a really
Mm,
potent time, and also
right.
the specific area. They were also a part of Atlantis and the Atlantean gold, all of these golden eras, because the frequency of the planet, but moreover the human race, there was a higher frequency, and so we could take the experience, we could perceive the experience that was a lighter material reality. You see, light is actually material. Light is actually the smallest, most quantizable form of particles. And so, we have our physical senses that filter out finer and higher, like infrared and ultraviolet frequencies of light. And so we've always had that. It's not like we had different physical senses as much as we didn't only use our physical senses then. And because we could receive them and co-create with them, they could even become even more dense and even more full, like, again, like they're saying, like semi-material,
Mm.
not as 3D as we are, but really bridging into that. And so they were much more formed. Mhm.
To watch the full video, click the link below, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel.